So in this video we are talking about the stage separation. And the basic outcome of this video is the definition of stage separation, calculation of pressure at various stages, and we have also discussed the low pressure and temperature separation, gas cleaning methods. So these are the different outcomes of the given topic, that is the topic 3 of the unit 2. So the first thing is the stage separation. So what is the meaning of the stage separation? So basically, when two or more equilibrium separation stages are used in series, the process is termed as a stage separation. The stage separation means the separation in series, means after the first stage the material goes to the second stage and so on. In this one there are a few things. Number one, storage tank. The storage tank, this is also called as a stock tank, is generally kept at a standard condition. Standard condition means the pressure of the storage tank is 14.7 psi, that is the 1 atmospheric pressure, and the temperature is around 60 degree Fahrenheit. So stock tank condition is given here, and the stock tank is the last stage in the stage separation process. Means in the stage separation, when there are multiple storage and stages for the separation, the last stage is the stock tank, where the pressure is given as 1 atmospheric pressure. So in the stage separation, since there are number of stages, so what are the possible configurations for the number of stages? So there are many chances. For example, if suppose is there any type of stage separation where there are two number of stages, so it means that there will be a one separator and one stock tank. If suppose there are three number of stages required in any given separation, it means that there are two separator and the last one, that is a stock tank. If suppose there are four stages of separation, it means there are three separators and one stock tank. So ultimately the last option is the stock tank and the remaining is a separator. So liquid recovery is enhanced by increasing the number of stages due to the equilibrium phase behavior. This is the reason why we are interested for the multiple stages. So if you go for the two stage separation, 3 or 4, there are many possibilities. For example, if suppose the feed is coming from any reservoir and this is the stages, possible stages, you can make the possible stages, but the last stage, this will be the stock tank or storage tank. So in all cases, always the last one is the stock tank and the storage tank. So for example, if you go for the number of stages, how we can decide the number of stages? What are the different parameters that decide the number of stages? So there are three parameters. In general, the number of stages in the multi-stage conventional separation process is a function of these three parameters. The one is the API gravity of the oil, the second is the gas oil ratio, and the third is the flowing pressure. So these are three parameters for the stage separation. If you go for the parameters, for example, if we are considering the two stage separation, so it is desirable for the low gas to oil ratio. Low gas to oil ratio means gas to oil ratio low, means amount of gas is very low as compared to the oil, and such as the low API gravity. So obviously the low API gravity oil and the low flowing pressure. So the pressure should be a low one, GOR should also be low one, API should also be low one. Then we can go for the two stage separation. For the three stage separation, the well stream with intermediate to high GOR value, intermediate API, and the high flowing pressure is required here. For the four stage separation, it is used for the high pressure gas stream. So more and more gas are present there. But ultimately there are three stages, that is the most optimum one. So three stage separation is the most optimum condition for most of the well stream cases. It means that this is the most preferred one. So in this diagram, basically it tells about the number of storage. For example, it's the two-stage separations where the last stage is the storage tank, and before that there are one separator. In 3-stage, the last stage is the storage tank, and before that there are two separators of the different pressures. This pressure is given here 100 and this is 10. So it means that continuously there are pressure reduction in these stages. So if you are going from first stage to second stage, there are pressure reduction. So that is basically the basic purpose of the stage separation, to reduce the pressure and to basically separate more and more oil and gas from the given system. Then there are some calculations for the stage separation. So now let us look about the calculation. So calculation is basically for the stage separation is to find out the pressure. That is the basic calculations. So for the complex mixture of hydrocarbon, stage separation calculations are complex and required computer. So we are not going basically for that complex one. Shortcut methods and correlations are being used for the calculations that give the satisfactory results. So we are going to know about the shortcut methods. The simplest method used for the calculation is the equal pressure ratio between the stages for the optimum performance. So it means that our main target is to find out the pressure in the each and every stages. So there are one method for calculation of this one is the equal pressure ratio. What is the concept of equal pressure ratio? Equal pressure ratio between the stages for optimum performance means if suppose there are three the stages, and this is P1, this is P2 and this is P3. So P2 upon P1, this is the ratio between these two pressures is same as P3 upon P2. So this is the equal pressure ratio. So that gives about the idea, basically we assume that the pressure reduction ratio is equal in each stages. So if that is given here, means that if suppose that ratio is the R, pressure ratio between these two values, so we can find out the pressure ratio is nothing but P1 upon PS 1 upon N, where the R is the pressure ratio, P1 is the pressure at the first stage pressure, PS is the pressure as the stock pressure, that is the last stage. This is PS is the stock pressure, and that is nothing but 1 atmospheric pressure. And if you rearrange this formula, this R formula to find out the pressure at any stage, so Pi is equal to PS Rn minus I plus 1. So you can just rearrange it and you can find this pressure, where N, the value of N is the number of stages minus 1. That is the important thing. N is the number of stages minus 1, and Pi is the pressure at any stage I, at ith stage. So all these values are given here. So we can find out either the equal pressure ratio, or we can find out the pressure at any given stages. The second correlation is available here is the Vennery and Campbell correlation. So in this correlation, Vennery and Campbell studies the 3-stage separation and correlate the second stage separator pressure and the stock tank. Basically they are interested for the second because this one is fixed, the stock tank pressure is fixed, first stage pressure is given here. So for the two cases I specified, they have developed the correlations for the two cases. There are case 1 when the specific gravity of the gases of the stream is greater than 1 with respect to air. Then you can find out the pressure, the optimum pressure at the second stage is AP1 0.666 plus A minus 0.05 upon 0.0233. If the specific gravity is less than 1 with respect to the air, then you can use this formula for the optimum pressure as the stage 2, where this value A is basically the constant value, P1 and P2 is the pressure as stage 1 and stage 2, second stage and first stage. Third stage is assumed to be the stock tank and standard condition of 1 atmospheric. So it means that you have to just find out the pressure at P2. How to find out the value of A? P1 is given here and is the pressure at the first stage. A is the function of stock tank pressure and system compositions. So we have to find out the value of A. So to calculate the value of A, what we need to find out the mole percentage of C1 plus C2 plus C3, means that is required here. It can be found out with the help of this graph. If you see x-axis and y-axis, so y-axis is the value of A, that is required one. So these are the some constant line. This constant line is nothing but molar percentage of C1 plus C2 plus C3. So you can find out these values, and the x-axis is the pseudo specific gravity of the feed. So we have to find out the specific gravity of the feed. After specific gravity, we can go for the percentage of C1, C2, C3, and with the help of these two parameters we can find out the value of A. So in this way we can find out the value of A, and then we can put that value of A to find out the optimum pressure is the stage 2. Thank you very much.